Happy Halloween! How to make a dirt cemetery. Please welcome our host, Karen Golliger.
Hello and welcome to the show. Today we are making a special treat just for Halloween. How many of you have ever had a dirt cake before? Well, a dirt cake is simply chocolate pudding and cookie crumbs, and you can throw in some treats like gummy worms. So I thought I would take it to the next level for Halloween and make an entire dirt cemetery. Well, how do you make a dirt cake into a dirt cemetery? Well, first, of course, you need your chocolate pudding. You spoon it into an even layer in your baking dish. As you can see, I have already started, and I have most of my pudding in there. Just going to do the rest. After you get it all in there, you smooth it out and you make a nice layer of pudding. And it doesn't have to be perfect because remember, it's dirt. After you get all your pudding in, then you need to have some gravel in the cemetery. For gravel, we're using chocolate wafer cookies. How do you get these terrific chocolate wafer cookies without the cream in the middle? Very simple. You open your cookie, pull it apart, scrape off the cream, and if your children are around, that cream won't be around very long because they'll take it from you. And then you put your cookies in a bag, and you wipe off your very messy fingers because you're going to get messy making this cake, but it's a lot of fun. Then, you channel all your aggression with a rolling pin. Now it doesn't have to be perfect. You pour it all over your pudding. It's such a great mess to make. Take your spoon, smooth it around your cemetery. Now, cemeteries always have rocks and things in them also. So this is Bunch of Crunch. You can use Raisinets, you can use little chocolate-covered almonds, whatever you like. I like Bunch of Crunch because they really look like rocks. Then, you take your ever-loving gummy worms and you stick them in randomly wherever you think worms might like to live. And it's a cemetery, so they like to live everywhere. In you go. Now, if you want to get really fancy, you can make little trees by taking a pretzel stick and a gumdrop. You stick the pretzel stick in the gumdrop, and you can put that in the corner of the cemetery. Or you can take your gumdrop and cut it in half and make little bushes that you can put around the cemetery. You can use a whole, you can use a half so that they all look different. You want to decorate it and make it look really cute because the kids are going to love this. And the cuter you make it, they're going to eat it anyway because it's chocolate. I mean, who's not going to eat chocolate? So, but the cuter you make it, the more fun it is. You stick them wherever you like. You can tear them so that they look a little more tree-like and put them everywhere. And then, the finishing touch. How do you have a cemetery without tombstones? Well, they make this in all different colors. I bought the black one. It's a sparkle gel. You can get it in red, green, black. You take little tea biscuits and you write RIP for rest in peace, in case you didn't know what that stood for. Some people don't know that. I didn't know that until a few years ago. You write it on your little tombstones. RIP, rest in peace. I pre-did a bunch of these ahead of time. And then you have your nice little tombstones. You put them in the cemetery. Remember, you put them in random. And what's really cool about these tombstones is you can use these to scoop up your cake with. You don't even have to have spoons. You can eat it with your little cookies. And you can put extra cookies on a plate next to the dirt cemetery when you put it out for all your guests. If it lasts that long, because in my house, I don't think it would last that long. Put in as many as you want. wherever you want. And there you go. There is your completed dirt cake, dirt cemetery, all ready. Have a very happy Halloween, and I hope to see you next time on Karen's Corner when we do a special Hanukkah Latke.